With a P900, birds are seen as black, and sometimes we can see one of two things that are white. Of course, the pollen that's flying around, which fly around erratically. These on a straight trajectory, doing the same jolt or of going back and forth repetitively as you can see them as they advance, just like the UFO lights at night. This is daytime UAP in the sky, blending in with the sky absolutely easily because of the brightness and the refraction. Look at them all on the same trajectory, and notice that it's over the moon, and that's probably the only reason why I picked it up, why the camera picked it up. It's definitely not birds, and it's definitely not satellites. So this is still during the day, bringing the exposure completely down. It's a ball of light, a UAP, unidentified aerial phenomena. It's seen in the middle of the afternoon. I've shown them quite a few times now on the channel, and you can see it here. We'll zoom up. It's cool because we're looking at it during the day. So, you know, somebody tries to hide a UFO during the day or pass it off as a bird. There's so much you can do with the footage to see if it's true or not. Here's another moment back in time, 220, where we can see or maybe 21, we can see daytime UFOs going by the moon again. And those of you who have been following me for a while know that I don't spend my time outside filming, dust bunnies and just basically pollen flying by in the air. I want to really show the differences of them, and that we could really try and see the truth of it all. And I never show these videos throughout the year. This is once in a blue moon that I show a daytime UFO like that. I could be outside declaring all day long that they exist. Here's a very special footage for you all. Probably not many of you have seen me post this in the past. 218 at the end of the year, in the summer actually, captured a UFO fleet going by at high speeds. You're probably going to miss it. Watch it go by in a circle. Keep watching in that area, and you're going to see it go by real speed. This is something incredible as a capture. You missed it, didn't you? Did you see that go by? Watch. Can you see it? Well, probably missed them again. Keep watching. I'm showing where it is on the moon, how they're hugging the moon, going left to right swing like they're following a gravity wave, like they are following the gravity of the moon. It's very hush-hush secret, and I guarantee you it's not a capture where there's 10,000 people that caught this. I bet you there are a whole lot of captures around the world that are unique and pass off as data because people don't catch them more than once or twice. I have. This is literally on the surface of the moon, UFO fleet flying by. I slowed it down for you because it's just literally so bloody fast to see these objects going by. So what do you think I did after seeing that? Definitely slowed down all the footage as much as I could. It's not pleasant. It's boring most of the time because you're not seeing anything occur. But when you see something occur and you slow it down, well, then it becomes something incredible, especially when it's classified or top secret. So this slipped through everything because it's an amateur astronomer that just, I'm studying ufology as an amateur. And even though I'm doing this full time, I'll maybe always be considered an amateur, but that doesn't really matter. My goal was to show people that there really is something on the moon, and especially that I caught this beautiful, always look on the top left, you'll see them going by. It's an incredible capture. And I caught other moments where I see them shooting projectiles of light on the moon. And now this is a problem because of the, war. We have a hard time mentioning this in the research and now the new guidelines. So there's a very simple way of explaining it, and that I'll be able to show you all what I mean without necessarily cramming into your heads that it's some type of war going on. But you'll come to your own conclusions. Now we're going to go see, isn't it incredible? Now we're going to, and you see where it is on the moon. I'm not hiding it. That Tycho over to the left, the whole side of the moon. You see which angle's up in the air. I didn't turn the moon. This is real side. That's the way the moon was. And look at that incredible capture. So if I show you this on the surface, in that circle, we're going to slow it down, zoom up. There's projectiles of light appearing around it, and it turns its nose and points a light, and we see projectiles or other objects appearing where they're pointing. We'll even see one go by really fast if you keep looking in the center. There's flashes there. It's so hard to show it all, and sometimes when you slow them down, the frame rate changes. You see the illumination of the object. You see the hazes and smokes lighting up on the surface. You see it turning. You see objects on each side of it. It has to be an object like a UFO or something, right? It has to be something. Check this out real quickly. This is the sun, obviously, and to the right of the sun there isn't anything beside the sun. But sometimes there is something beside the sun, and you're going to see it as I advance through the frame. Here, right there, that object stays there beside the sun. We see the refraction can occur and makes these little specks and spots, but it goes with the camera. You know, it's supposed to go with the camera. This one's sticking around with the sun. But again, it's just little things that I capture that I can show. It's not confirmed proof or evidence that there's anything beside the sun, but you are getting an idea of what we can actually see with the cameras looking outside. When you're looking outside, often there's that spot staying there even while the sun's moving over. It's shifting over like a star or something in the background. Whether people believe in orbs or not, I do like talking about them because I, for one, have had an experience with spiritual encounters, and it's not something for everyone. It's only my word, you know, but I still like sharing the many things that happened to me in my life, and I've only started filming and trying to document some of these things, and I've only noticed them more since I've been doing the YouTube channel. But again, they can be anything. Dust does appear as an orb. They're near impossible to differentiate, but when you see the movement and the way some of them move around, it's just very interesting. That imagine the theory that all these beings around Earth are from miniature, tiny sizes to very large living organisms that are just all around us. And just like for the first time, people are just starting to, tap into that part of reality because it's very interesting. White light viewing of the sun. This is today's sun. It's ramping up once again. Whether it has to do with the CERN or not, let it be known that this is a 48th hour, 2 days after CERN's startup, and the sun I've not been filming it for months, almost 2 months. Yeah. Aliens up there on the moon. They may be even coming right here soon. Aliens are mining on the moon. Yes, they are up there. Doesn't matter 'cause disclosure's coming soon.
coming soon.